here's a way that you can support yourself when there's a part of you that maybe is feeling a little vulnerable, or some anxiety is getting a little triggered up from something that just happened a few hours ago earlier for me. One of the communities I'm in, every couple of weeks they have one of the people hosts a embodied dance session where the idea is to use dance movements to express emotions and to connect with your body. I join it once in a while. That's always actually been a challenge for me. Earlier in the summer, when the first times I did it, I was just locked up. I'm like, I couldn't get myself to move. But other times I do better. Today I was in a good enough mood and I was able to move some. Nothing ecstatic or too much. But she had us doing today just 4 basic moves. It was just raising your right arm and then down, and left arm and then down, and then your 2 hands like this and then out like that. That was it. And then just repeating those to the music. After we'd done a little practice and brought in the music, and then she said, well, you start doing this, and then after a while try to feel into it more, and you can try to make it your own if you want, or see if emotions come up. And then if emotions come up, see if you can incorporate those into the movement and whatnot. So we were doing that, and I was moving along with it at first and trying, and after a while though, I could feel myself starting to get a little bit anxious, feeling kind of like a little exposed, because you can't see it, but right behind the phone, there's a big bay window and it's open. So I'm always aware of that when this is happening, because I'm right in the room here, because this is where I have the best space. And on top of that, there was a delivery truck sitting right outside the window the entire time, with the driver's seat off to the side, so he wouldn't have seen me anyway. But I figured, maybe it's in the back of my mind and might be making me feel a little bit more uncomfortable as time was going. But then I saw, well, hey, I'm experiencing an emotion. I'm experiencing a little vulnerable. In fact, I could feel in my body kind of a tingling down my legs and on my side, which is interesting because I don't normally notice that with the emotions. So that's a good sign too, that I'm noticing the smaller body sensations that they went with the emotion. But I thought, maybe I can incorporate the discomfort because I'm feeling a little vulnerable. It's like I can incorporate that into the moves. And so the next time I brought my hands up, I went like this and I went like that. And then I tried to move on. But then as I was trying to move on, I could feel myself locking up more, because I was trying to determine, well, how do I incorporate this feeling of vulnerability and a little bit of anxiousness into the move? But I wasn't sure how. And so I started getting more and more. I could feel it getting stronger. I could feel the tingling in my legs a little bit harder. I could feel the emotion building up as it was going. And now it was no longer about the vulnerability. Now the anxiety was actually about, can I express this through my own body movements? It was about my abilities to connect and express it, because I wasn't sure how to. And that was getting worse and worse, and I could feel it building up. And eventually it got to the point where I could tell myself, it's like, I wanted to lock down. So I decided, you know what? I just took my hand and I just started stroking it. And I told myself, it's all right, Ken. It's all right. You're doing well. You don't need to push yourself. I understand that you're feeling anxious. It's like, I also know that, we logically know that we're safe, but you're not sure and you're feeling unsafe, and that's all right. You can go at this at your own pace. You don't need to push yourself. You got, it's all right. I understand. You take the time that you need, and just, I'm here with you. And I spent the rest of the session, that block of the session, just doing that, because that's what I felt I needed. Just giving myself that space and the support and the care. And this is the type of thing that you can do to support yourself in those moments. Instead of asking yourself, why am I like this? Why am I always doing this? Why is this so hard? Give yourself the understanding, because even though logically you know, hey, it's safe, there's a part of your body, the emotions in your body, they're there, and your body is remembering something from the past and it's feeling unsafe, or like in my case, not being sure how to express that emotion through movement, and then part of me feeling like, oh, maybe I'm failing or unable to connect, that type of thing. And yes, there's times when we want to push ourselves to go beyond our boundaries. Absolutely. But when you're rebuilding this relationship with yourself, the baseline is building trust with yourself. And the more you're able to give yourself that space and that care, and let yourself know that you'll be there for all of your parts and all the challenges that you have, you build that trust piece by piece. And then as you build that foundation and that trust with yourself, then when it comes times to push yourself a little bit more to go beyond your boundaries, that part of you will be more willing to say, yeah, I trust you. I'm scared still, because the fear is going to be there. But I'm scared, but okay, we'll take that step. But building that foundation comes first. And this is one of the very deep ways that you can do that for yourself, is to give yourself that space and that care. Just like if you were with your child or with a close friend, a spouse, a sibling, and if they were having a struggle and they were afraid of something or anxious, and even if you both know that maybe it's not necessary, or there's other views, but you give them that care, you can do the same for yourself. So yeah, so hope that you can take this and apply it for your own life, piece by piece. It's about continually coming back to yourself, giving yourself that support. So, like, comment, share, check out the links in my bio for more info about my coaching. I coach on anxiety and self-esteem and self-worth issues, self-view, and take care. See ya.